and put the pattern straight. I'm outraged. I'm outraged about many things that I've read about myself, that people have said. They've affected me deeply. Now I'm going to talk back. I'm going to talk in my own words and tell the truth, so here goes. And if I sound like the lady doth protest too much, don't get the idea that by telling my story, and I have a right to, don't think that comes from anything but having been treated badly, written about in a shocking manner, smeared, scandalized, and I'm sick of it. I've come to a time in my life when I don't want it anymore, and I can't rise above it. I can't rise above the scandalous, obscene lies that have been the so-called printed word. And I can't rise above the gossip mongers that have, well, all of it has affected my children, my health, and my work. By writing the truth, perhaps the effects will not be so painful to my family and to me. First of all, I don't understand. I don't honestly understand why I've been the victim and been made the victim of so many untruths. Perhaps you don't understand what it's like to pick up a paper and read things about yourself that aren't true. Read loathsome things that have nothing to do with your life or you or your heart or your beliefs or your kindnesses or your willingness. I've spent years and years and years trying to please through singing or acting. There's nothing wrong with that. And yet, I've constantly been written or talked about by certain individuals that I'll get to later as an unfit person. Well, what kind of people are they? What kind of business are they in? They're dead people. But they've tried to kill me along the way, and by God, they won't. They won't. Because I'm mad. I'm a very lucky woman in some ways. I'm a very lucky woman to have come to this time of my life and found happiness with a fine man, a man who is able to love me. Not just that I'm able to love, but the fact that he loves me. I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of the fact that Mark Heron loves me. Just me. Whether I sing or dance or whether I don't, Excuse me. I'm very proud. It's made me prettier than ever. That's what my oldest daughter, Liza, tells me. I'm prettier than ever. Liza has grown up to be a strong, beautiful, talented, fine, sensitive, courageous young woman. I'm proud of that. I did that alone. I raised that little girl alone because nobody cared about us. Nobody cared. Oh, they cared about the money that I brought in because it made them rich. Lots of people got rich off of me. My children didn't get rich. I didn't get rich. And Mark Heron didn't get rich. But we have a love. My little boy, Joe. My little girl, Lorna. My young lady, grown-up daughter, Liza. Mark, myself. We have a love that makes everything else look just stupid. Sid Luft is an animal. He's just some kind of breed. And I'll tell the world whenever I can that he's a thief, a blackmailer, a sadist, and a man who doesn't even care one bit, one way or the other, about any other living soul, let alone his nice children. He's never contributed one penny to their upbringing. He's never contributed 1 hour to their peace of mind. He's told them how untalented they are, how stupid they are, who needs them. He's told them how he doesn't like them. That's a nice man. That's a big, upstanding tramp. Well, maybe he's in with the judges in Santa Monica court so that I can't even get to see my children now that I live in England. Because I can't live with the stench of the Santa Monica courts and the stench of Sid Luft and the stench of lawyers who rob me and just keep it going, keep the case going. Judy's crazy. Judy doesn't know what she does. I know well enough how to raise 3 kids, and damn well. And I know how to be loved by a man who understands the pressures I've had to go through. And it's worth it. It's worth it. And the hell with all the crazy fan mail, so-called fan mail. The letters get saying, "You've sinned, Judy. Turn to Christ." I go to church every Sunday.